Hey everybody. It took me a long time to agree to do this. My team wanted me to come on, and I have people who work on Capitol Hill who are like family members to me, fathers, mothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, and sisters. And so for me, I didn't want to just come on here and like give you some type of a news update. Like, I really wanted to make sure my people were all right. And so now, I just am kind of in shock. I'm not in shock that this is happening. I'm not in shock that the Capitol Hill police, not all of them, because there are some great officers, but there are definitely some who were taking selfies with protesters, with terrorists, and there were those who helped to move the gates. And so when I think about Congressman Cleaver or Congressman Carson or Congressman Jeffries or Congresswoman Omar or Congresswoman Presley or Congressmember Bass or the new chair of the Congressional Black Caucus, Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, I'm thinking about people who are my family members, Congressman G.K. Butterfield, who are in these buildings on the House floor to do the people's business. You know, staffers who are working to ensure that the whole of America is good, whether you voted for their bosses or not, right? The fact of the matter is, this is not a game. It's never been a game. It was not a game when Donald Trump was campaigning off this bullshit in 2016. It wasn't a game when I was on CNN arguing with people who did not have the credibility to even be sitting opposite of me. This has never been a joke. It's never been about a rating. This has never been about, a divided America and we tap into it and study the impact. This was always going to be the consequence of giving airtime on social media, on cable news, on radio to domestic terrorists. This was always going to be the consequence of this. And so what we really have to imagine is how long we are going to continue to be terrorized, because that's what's been going on since 1492. It's not a surprise that white people who are threatened, that their power is gone, will behave this way. It's not surprising to any of us because it happens in our neighborhoods. It happens every time someone in our family is pulled over by a police officer. This is what happens. This is what we are telling you. This is what we've been saying. So when you talk to me about how defund the police is terrorism, when you talk to me and you tell me how Black Lives Matter is terrorism, I don't want you to say shit else to me about that because it's not real. The terrorists are the folks who are on my TV right now, making it so members of Congress who I love, and even those who I don't, are stuck in their offices, stuck together in undisclosed locations, afraid and really ready to go home, but don't know where all the protesters may be. The folks who are concerned that there might be another explosive device in the Capitol. Those are the people who I care about and I want to ensure we protect. And meanwhile, these people are out here with not a single goddamn mask on, with Make America Great Again hats on, with your president out here at the White House telling them that he knows they stole the election. The reason why he's so confident an election could be stolen is because the only reason why his illegitimate ass is sitting in the White House to begin with is because that's what he's done. Be wary of anyone who will accuse you of a certain behavior when you're not even thinking of that, because that's what they've done. That's the truth. And so as we see just how vulnerable this nation is, because it didn't take them long to get through the Capitol, you should imagine that this has now become and it has been since they breached the Capitol, but it's a national security issue because there are countries everywhere seeing just how easy it is to get in the nation's capital. That is the problem, folks. I don't have anything encouraging to say because my heart is broken. I'm worried about people I love, who I grew up with professionally, who have always had my back, who check on me just to see how I'm doing. People who I care about their kids and their wives and their husbands and their partners. Folks who I talk about, what they ate today, and the clothes they're wearing, making sure they're good and safe before this even happened. Like, this is terrorism. It really, really is. And we need to call it what it is. So I encourage you, if you folks are people who go on air, don't call this no goddamn protest. This is mob violence. These are criminals. These are the thugs. This is not about, trying to pacify them, to make them feel good about it. The fact that they can still stand there after Capitol windows are broken, just standing there. I watch Capitol police officers with their hands in their pockets, y'all. It's unbelievable. And yet so believable because we knew it was going to happen this way. We knew it was coming this way. And so the only thing that we can do is defend and protect ourselves. Please pray for my loved ones who are on Capitol Hill right now, afraid to leave their offices, sheltering in place on lockdown. They were on lockdown on the House floor and had to be removed because that even was breached. This is dangerous. It's dangerous, y'all. And it's real. Be safe out here because they're also out here with no damn masks on. They done wiped COVID all up and down podiums, all through the speaker's office. These people are nasty in lots of ways. So while folks are, the Capitol Police literally stand back and stand by, there was the call that Trump made during the debate. And that's exactly what these folks are doing. Standing back and standing by while domestic terrorists are running rampant all through the Capitol, all down Pennsylvania Avenue, all down North Capitol, all down the sides of buildings. A member sent me a picture of the west side of the Capitol where there was a noose hanging on a platform. They didn't come to play, y'all, and we can't play with this. This is what happens when your foundation of power is so demented, so sick, so rooted in the oppression and the abuse of other people. This is how you defend your power. We can't go for it. That's all I got.